Listen up. I only have a few minutes. I am in a conference room in my office. There's almost no one here because it is the last day before the New Year's Eve break. We get Monday off in an observation of the new year. Anyway, and I just finished watching every video since December 27th. So like 5 or whatever of Lindsay's videos and 3 of Erica's and whatever. And the 2 little ones from Angie as well. And I did not take notes. There's too much. I am okay with the longer posts. It just makes it a little more difficult for people to keep up with. And we, at least at one point, we stated that we wanted people to participate. Angie participates without watching, sort of. Aaron doesn't participate anymore at all, and LBP does not participate at all anymore. So, part of their, and some of their stated reasons have been that they couldn't keep up with all the posts. But, whatever. I think that we should no longer encourage people, or we should no longer demand people watch the posts if they want to post something. I will tell Laura that she should just post without watching anything because she usually has something silly to say. The few responses that I can recall to things that I've heard, one, sister, I actually was just busy and then drunk when you made the text about the "are you in a wedding?" It had completely slipped my mind. I have no feelings about that comment one way or the other. I am not ashamed, or I forget the word you used, I am not ashamed or shy or anything about my discussion about my fashion taste. I just attempted to say things to clarify how I take no claim of being any sort of fashionista. That was my only point there. Lindsay, I don't dislike dogs. I am merely annoyed by people who are infatuated with dogs. I love cats, but it's not the same. I mean, I'll just tell you that I love cats and then I'll just go love them. But when people are walking down the street and they see a dog, and all conversation and everything in the world has to stop because there's a dog and we have to talk about that dog because there's a dog. I don't care. I get along with dogs fine when I see them, and I refuse to anthropomorphize them like so many people do. Those were my points about dogs. Also, I just threw one out the window. I think that's all. Oh, Lindsay, preemptive response to your hypothetical, to what I potentially would be replying to you. Do you see yourself? Do you see what you're doing? Do you hear yourself? Go watch your own posts, and then ask me why I sometimes say that you're crazy. That shit cray. I don't care about this guy. I know what you're talking about. I've heard the story about this guy before. I think everything you did was fine. And contrary to what Angie says, it's totally fine to shove people down if you want to. Especially if it's an old, frail woman and she breaks a hip. Yeah, I didn't take notes. There's too much shit. I've got to go finish 3 minutes worth of work so I can leave and go to a movie and then do other things. I do have some videos in the cooker that I was going to edit together, not of me, but of other random shit that I was just going to put out there. I don't know if that'll ever happen. I tend to be lazy. Oh, Erica, sorry, your last video that cut off. You said, I don't want to say that Nick's a selfish asshole, but in reality, you have actually directly to me said that I'm a selfish something or another. I don't really know why that came up in the course of this channel. something I've done on this channel makes me a selfish asshole? Maybe. I don't know. You said you wanted this, and I started it for you, and you made me rename it 10 times. I don't know if that makes me selfish. And I'm exaggerating, it wasn't 10 times, it was 4. But literally 4 times I had to rename this. That's why if you go back to my original video, I say, welcome to whatever the name of the channel was at that time. And now that's not the name of the channel, because I had to delete that channel, start a new channel 3 times, and upload that video to still be the first video. Silver bullet always slows you down, or it doesn't slow you down. I don't know. My mountains are still a little blue, but my balls aren't.